Hi, I'm Katherine Murphy, the moderator for this League of Women Voters candidate interview. I'm joined by Jason Badgerow, candidate for Hospital District 1, Commissioner 4. The ground rules for this event were shared earlier with Jason and are posted in the description below. The interview consists of an opening statement followed by 3 questions and a closing statement. All candidates running for this position were invited to be interviewed. Welcome, Jason. Let's get started. You have 67 seconds to do your opening remarks.
Okay. There's the timer. So the reason why I'm running for this position, I guess that'd be my opening remarks, is I know a lot of people in this community, and I really care about a lot of people in this community, and especially my family. I've kind of grown to understand the importance of the hospital district and in the hospital here, and I think they've come a long way, and I would love to definitely be a part of helping them continue to move in that direction. My passion for so long has been to help healthcare providers do their job better, whatever that takes, and finding the right providers to ensure our community gets the best healthcare they possibly can is just definitely my desire, and partially selfish because of my family. I just would love to make sure that my family has the best healthcare they can get if there's any sort of healthcare, and we take our family there personally. Thank you for the question.
Thank you. So here's the first question. In many rural areas, provider retention is an issue. What can the hospital board do to improve KVH provider retention? And you have 90 seconds to answer this question.
Okay. It looks like, so it is an interesting question because Ellensburg Animal Hospital, and we were running into a similar problem in the veterinary field as well. It's very difficult to find, I want to say good candidates. They have some good providers there, but it's difficult to retain them, and it's difficult to attract people to Ellensburg. If only they knew how beautiful Ellensburg was, I'm sure they would change their mind. But I think that would be the biggest challenge, is trying to attract people to Ellensburg. And I believe the people of the city and the county are doing a good job heading in that direction. And being a fire commissioner, I can see that we are heading in that direction as well. In many ways, making sure everyone has the fire protection they need. I am currently pursuing certification in human resources management, and if I were elected, I would definitely work closely as possible with the human resources department to I like, again, the wording of retention, because I think we need to focus on retention if we do hire somebody, because we could get a good candidate for like a good provider, and if we were to lose them, that'd be very unfortunate. So making KVH the best hospital we possibly can in the state, I think they've made a lot of progress there. I would love to be a part of that as well, just to make it as attractive workplace as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Here's your second question. Please explain how your experience and qualifications match the duties of a hospital commissioner. And again, you have 90 seconds to give your answer.
So my background, I should start, I'll make it really brief. I served as an Army medic, and as an Army medic, I actually found that I liked managing clinics more than being a medic. And my goal was actually go to med school. And then as I was a medic, I kind of realized I liked to manage clinics more than I actually like to be a provider. And I liked the idea of efficiency and efficacy, and helping providers do their job better, I think is something I have a passion for. And as I continue to pursue that path, I worked with a free clinic here in town for 5 years as a board member. And I really loved helping people who needed healthcare, who no one else was helping. And I think that helped me as well. I think all my various other positions like IT, I have IT background a little bit too, and it's essential to have proper IT in healthcare. great now. I'm currently serving as the manager for Ellensburg Animal Hospital. I think that's the hugest thing that's really helped me. I also have a master's in business, and I've taken several coursework in healthcare management and lean, which is the hospital was aiming for lean. So I believe I could help them in that as well. Just all my various positions of volunteering as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Here's the last of our questions. What can the hospital board do to position KVH to meet the next COVID type challenge without burning out staff? And you have 90 seconds.
I love that question. I think we've learned a lot, and I'm very thankful that KVH has adapted really well through the whole COVID experience. I think we've all realized the importance of preparation for situations like that. I don't think we've ever realized that we needed to prepare for a situation like that, but now we, I think, are in a good position to head that way. And if I am elected for this position, I'll definitely ensure that we are. And a side note, I've also taken several courses in public health at the master's level, and I also took healthcare legal and healthcare ethics, which I think would be super helpful. But I think there's a lot of people who are currently at KVH who have definitely been there. So I think just interviewing them and finding out, I would definitely go out of my way to find out what they've done, what worked and what didn't, and making sure we're in the good position to be prepared for the next time. Whether, making sure all the and then it was amazing to me seeing how well they handled it as well. But I think just finding experts in the field and finding out what they think. And I think that's the best we can do. Thank you.
Thank you. And now it's time for your closing statement, and you have 60 seconds for that.
So my closing statement would be, if I were elected to this position, I would do the best I can. I wouldn't just be a passive board member. I don't know if that would rub people the wrong way, but I would definitely find out what is going on at the hospital. I would spend time there and find out what they're doing and what I can do to help as a board member and advocate for the voters of this district, of the people of Kittitas County, find out what they need and what their desires are for the health care. And again, I know a lot of people in this community. I've been here for almost 10 years, and I've really grown to love many people in the community. So I believe I would just do the best I could to find out what people need for their health care and advocate for them as a commissioner between the hospital and the voters. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason Badgerow, for participating in this interview and for offering to serve our community as District 1 Hospital Commissioner 4. For those watching, remember to check votewa.gov to be sure you're registered to vote. All interviews will be linked in the Kittitas County League of Women Voters Voter Guide, which can be found at kittitasleague.org. Thank you for voting in this and all elections.